Hi there, I am Brittany Rose. Now, raise your hands if you have a body. Now, keep your hand up either physically or energetically if you've ever criticized your body, and put it down, or been ashamed of it, or blamed it for being too big, or too little, or too squishy, or too bony, or too discolored, or too hairy, too bald, too bumpy, too flat, too stretched, too crooked, too old, too young, too something. To something that resulted in you beating yourself up and being blind to your own beauty and forgetting that you are perfectly imperfect and absolutely magnificent exactly the way you are. Now, Bathhouse Doula describes the antidote for this, and the secret is out. It's not working harder or sweating more or denying yourself something or buying something. It's about ritual and communion and witnessing. So, before we begin, let's set the sacred space. So I have my Keen-2 here as my offering. And today, I'm invoking an ancient Cherokee blessing. Its words translate to, I am of the Great Spirit, and so it is. And this is a moment to practice reclaiming divinity and recognizing that the spirit we honor is also within us. That we are all interconnected and we are all divine. So, let's take a breath. Wendeyaho, Wendeyaho, Wendeya, Wendeya. Oh, 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 ayaho, ayaho, ya, ya, ya. Ya, ya, ya. So, to the spirits of the East, to the air, to you I say, Wendeyaho, I offer my breath, my words, so that they may soar with the eagle and the hawk and the owl and the hummingbird and the Great Spirit. I offer gratitude for life and love, for healing and longevity, for clarity and success. And to you I say, ay, ay, ay! To the spirits of the South, to the fire, to you I say, Wendeyaho, I offer the fire in my blood, my determination, my will. I thank you for this present moment, for this aliveness, for this joy, and for your protection. To you I say, hi-yi-yi! To the spirits of the West, to the water, the spring water, the creek waters, the ocean waters, and the waters within. To you I say, Wendeyaho. I thank you for your fluidity and your wisdom, for honoring endings and ancestors, for cycles and transition, for balance between movement and stillness. To you I say, Hayaye! To the spirits of the north, the earth, to you I say, Wendeyaho. I thank you for your darkness and your stillness, for your grounding, invoking surrender, rest, acceptance, regeneration. This is where we find inner knowing, and to you I say, Hayaye! To the Mother Earth, to our Pachamama, the mother of us all, I say, Wendeyaho. I offer my gratitude for your nurture, nourishment, and support. I thank you for your enduring love, knowing that you will always, always cradle me as your child. And to you I say, Hayaye! To the Son, to Father Son, to you I say, Wendeyaho. I thank you for your illumination, for your spark, for filling me with blessings and connecting us all with the universe. To you I say, Hayaye! To the guardians and protectors of the internet, to you I say, Wendeyaho. I thank you for holding this sacred space safe. Thank you for standing at the gates so that the connection offered here may be pure. And to you I say, Hayaye! And to the indigenous stewards of this land, to the Chumash Indians, I say, Wendeyaho, thank you for welcoming me and protecting this sacred land. To you I say, Hayaye! Now I am, well, first, please accept my offering. Okay, now this is Bathhouse Doula. I hope you enjoy it. I lay on the vinyl table. A towel covers my eyes, but nothing else. I am completely exposed as Rose, a middle-aged Korean woman with short black hair, a black bikini, and black rubber sandals, scrubs my leg from my toe to my labia. There is nowhere to hide here. Unlike the bougie spas, where one section of flesh is carefully unveiled at a time, propriety intact. Not here. It is here in the bathhouse where a rebirth occurs. Every inch of my naked body is inspected and scrubbed as my skin pills onto the table. I feel as if I'm an animal, laying docile as Rose instructs me to roll carefully on the oil-slicked surface, a quarter turn at a time. It hadn't occurred to me that I had 4 sides. Maybe like the 4 directions. I envision myself as an alligator, allowing Rose the plover to clean bits from my teeth. We morph into chimpanzees as she checks my ears and scrubs my scalp. Nothing is holy, and yet it all is. Along with the ecdysis of my skin, my awareness of my nakedness and my separateness sloughs off as well. I do enjoy the frou-frou spas from time to time, with their cucumber water and bottomless bowls of apples and staff that continually echoes, of course. Bare flesh in those zones is a rare commodity. God forbid an ankle should slip from cover. There, hair remains blown out, Botoxed foreheads remain smooth, and robes are warm like suits of armor, dignity in place. Those are the spaces. Those are the spas for space, where lives and minds are too noisy. They're the spaces for cover and shelter. Separateness is sought here from demands of motherhood and responsibility and the weight of existence. Here in the Korean bathhouse, this sudden village of women, we prepare ourselves in naked communion. We rotate from hot baths to saunas to ice plunges to saunas and around again. We, the women here with whom I share this ritual, gather in all ages, shapes, and colors, from the ancient Asian elder to the Russian mother with her young daughters. In The Wild Edge of Sorrow, Francis Weller says, ritual provides something else that we deeply need, a level of witnessing that truly enables us to be seen. Attention is necessary for embodiment, for fully stepping into the world in an open and vulnerable way. There is something sacred about sustained attention. It deepens the connection between all present. There is a fierce grace that comes with this type of transparency, as it removes all strategies of concealment and falseness and exposes those rare, raw, and naked pieces of our soul to the community. In the bathhouse, we witness one another with our scars, our rolls, our bellies, our dimples, our hair. It's a parade of the feminine physique in its purest form. There are large breasts, both milky and dark, next to my deflated bosom. There are nymph-like bodies of youth next to those embattled from childbirth and the lessons of life. There are figures concave with sharp, protruding hips next to thighs reminiscent of tree trunks and bellies that hold entire universes. We are a rainbow of varied beauty. We witness the spectrum of wonder that we are different, yet universally women. On the table, my skin raw and washed, Rose massages a flood of sweet oil onto my body. She massages my breasts and my soft belly, likely reading my history through my scars. She sees all of me, and as she clucks away, nonplussed, I sigh into surrender, realizing that there is nothing of interest to see here. Nothing special, nothing to hide. I am simply another vehicle of woman, to be scrubbed, washed, oiled, and wrapped in warm towels, fresh as a baby and perfect, reborn. I think of Rose and I'm impressed with the way she knows how to work a body. Woman after woman, day after day, rebirth after rebirth, Rose is a doula of the Bathhouse, amongst an army in middle age with short cropped black hair, black bikinis, and black rubber sandals. She welcomes in each vulnerable woman, laden with judgments of society and the fad diets of our mothers. And steadfast as she goes, guides us into a transformation of self-acceptance, that we are perfectly imperfect in our living form, exactly as we are, naked as the day we were born. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, I would like to invite you to join me in a short meditation in this beautiful space. So, please, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and release it. Now, with your eyes closed, in your mind's eye, imagine the sun is low in the sky and you are walking along a grassy hillside. Your feet are bare, feeling the soft grass, and all of you is present. Your perfection and your imperfection. All around you is bathed in golden light. The breeze is warm and the air is sweet with jasmine, and you drink it in. Upon cresting a hill, you see a small pool nestled below. It shimmers in the darkening light as if illuminated from within. Approaching the water, you dip a toe to discover it feels more like silk. And an inner knowing realizes that this is a pool of pure starlight. With excitement and curiosity, you gently drop your clothes on the bank and wade in, inch by inch, scar by scar, part by part, until you no longer touch the bottom and can be suspended and held, gazing up at a blanket of stars above.
I remember. I feel. I know. I trust. I let go. I trust. I let go. I remember. I heal. I heal.
I remember that I am a woman within a community of women, of extraordinary women, as varied as a rainbow. I heal my contract with this body that serves me so faithfully. I'm so sorry for how I have judged you. I know that every scar I wear tells a story of my life, and that my features carry the stories of my lineage. I trust that I am not only enough to be worthy of love and acceptance, but that I am perfect exactly as I am. I let go of the stories I carried of being alone and less than, and replace them with awe for the magnificence that I and we are. Please take a deep breath. And open your eyes. Let us witness one another in our divinity.